Alright, so if you guys watch the channel, you guys know I always rant and rave about the age of the running back, the period of time when running backs could take over a game and ground and pound the rock, and the way the NFL's changed with the passing rules and not being able to touch the receiver or the quarterback. It just tremendously benefits passing offenses. That's why you're seeing so much passing. But back in the 90s and even early 2000s, there were running backs making a name for themselves, and one of my favorites to watch as I was growing up was a 1998 draft pick from the Jacksonville Jaguars, and Fred Taylor was he was a beast when he came into the league. I remember a playoff game, I think it was a rookie or second year player, just busting off long runs, looking like a stud out there. Fred Taylor finished his career up in New England, the way most backs do. They kind of fizzle out, average 3 yards a carry, and then they retire. But for a period of time, Fred Taylor was one of the best backs in the NFL. Finished his career with close to 12,000 rushing yards. So definite strong resume. So this is just a PC showcase of the Fred Taylors that I have. These aren't all. I have a bunch of low-end ones like Score and Bowman Base that I'm not going to show. Just want to show like the best stuff I have. So the video is not too long, but this is a Topps Chrome, just the base one. It's a Beckett 9.5. And these are contenders tickets. I can't remember the print run on this one. I don't know if they announced it. I know Moss is 300 and Peyton's 200, I believe. But I think Fred Taylor would be 500 or 600. But still, you can pick up a Fred Taylor for 20 bucks, and Moss's raw are going for like, I think, close to 1,000 now. So it makes sense to buy a player like this. So it's an on-card autograph, really condition sensitive, and I have a really cool card that I'll show in this video to talk about the sensitivity of this set. For the most part, these just came out of the pack chipped, white chipping all over them. They're not gonna grade well with PSA or Beckett or any company with any credibility. So these are just base Fred Taylor contenders. I think I have 5 that are raw that I just decided, I'm not going to send these in so I can get a 6 or a 7. I'd rather just have them raw. I got a paper cut too, so I got this weird band-aid on my hand. This is a one-touch. I'm not a huge one-touch guy, but I think the cards do look nicer sometimes in them. They're a little thicker and more sturdy, more like a slab, but not quite a true slab. This one's off-centered, it looks like, but you get the picture with those. And let's go to this one. This is one of my favorite sets. SP Authentic 98, just simple design, photography, fantastic. You got the close-up picture, then the action shot on the right. And on the back, I think they have the same image as the front. Yeah, but it's just actual color. These are the 2000. This is an underrated set. It always will be because of the era. Now I know you have parallels in every set to 5, 10, 1-of-1s, but I mean back then there weren't a lot of cards that were actually numbered, and the fact that this is SP Authentic, I think that's why it's such a cool set and card. This is really cool product from '98. Flair Showcase. The cards just had that cool, like, these cards were just way ahead of their time. And this is actually the Legacies. These were some of the rarest cards back in the day. You could stack these up to the PMGs in Metal Universe, the Precious Metal Gems, which were out of 50, I believe. These were out of 100, and it actually said like 1 of 100. I thought that was a cool touch that Fleer did. See, back during this time period, you had multiple companies working on cards. You had a variety of sets to choose from. It was actually pretty cool, but I don't want to get off on a tangent. So that is a Legacy Fred Taylor. Row 3, that just means it's the easiest one to get in a pack. I'll talk more about that later. There's 3, 2, 1 and Grace. So this is a PSA 10. It was graded a while ago. This is, I think, the early 2000s slab. Somebody can verify that. But they had the hologram off to the right. It starts in 0. That's kind of how I look at it. If it starts in 0, the the numbering hadn't gotten as high as it is now, so it was great a while ago. That's a Bowman's Best 10. And I think PSA standards, in my opinion, they've been pretty much the same. I mean, you kind of know what you have. UD game jerseys kind of changed the hobby too, because they were actually putting pieces of jersey into packs, and these went for crazy amounts when they first came out. But this is just a cool card because it's his rookie. I probably bought it raw for like $5, and it looked pretty clean, so I sent it in not that long ago, and I got a 9, so that's a cool card. Another Future Watch 8. This card's really cool. Row Zero, which had this cool design going like diagonal, and this one's out of 500. It's PSA 10. Most of these I picked up online, eBay, or I bought them raw and then sent them in myself. Here's a Top Scrum PSA 10. Rookies and Stars was cool. It's actually a lot tougher card than you think. There was like 100 rookies in the subset, and you got 6 per hobby box, so the odds of getting like a Taylor, Moss, or Manning were not very high. So that's a 10 Rookies and Stars. Here's another Showcase Row 010. Just a badass card. I mean, if you see these online, you just gotta scoop them up. Beautiful card right here. Bowman Certified Rookie Autograph. It's on card. Very condition sensitive on the back. Usually white chipping. Here's an SP Authentic. This is the Future Watch Beckett 9.5 with pretty good subs. I don't know. I'm not really into the Beckett sub thing that much anymore. I just look at the overall appearance of the card. And this is the coolest card in this video, in my opinion. So this is Contenders PSA 10. The Peyton, I think, just sold for 30 grand. I know the Moss went not that long ago. I think it went for like 7 grand. I got this for like 215. So I think it's awesome. I think it's like it might be a pop 1. It could be pop 5. I don't know. It's definitely a low pop, but on card, bold autograph, just an absolutely perfect card. So yeah, I'm just a huge fan of that card. Looks like it wasn't slabbed too long ago. It's got the new hologram and the back white strip. So somebody just had that sitting around for 18 years and sent it in. Finest, this is the non-protected refractor. So the film's been stripped from it and it was sent in. But Finest refractors from 98 were tough pulls too. I used to break 98 Finest actually trying to find the Moss rookie card. Bowman's Best. This is also on card. 8. You can get these for 10 or 15 bucks. Fred Taylor rookie on card autograph. SPX. This is such a tough set. SPX Finite. I don't know. Number to the year of the card. And 8's actually not bad in this set. It's a nice looking card too. So let's go to this stack. We got Fleer Brilliance, which is also a badass set. 9. Upper Deck. Love the. Actually, this is the bronze one, so this is kind of like a UD exclusives because it's out of 100. So an extremely rare card for this era. And it's in clean shape. PSA 9. So. And we have a Bowman 10. I think I bought this for like $3 on 4 Sharp Corners. They don't sell for very much. It costs at least like 6 or 7 to slab it. So I feel like that's a good deal. SGC, which is actually my second favorite grading company now. I think they do a nice job. That's a 98 gem. So this must, I think they took off like the, actually this is an older one. Now I think they just use like normal system like 10, 9, 8, 5. This is the die cut one. I think I just bought this not too long ago from PWCC, the die cut one to 500. And that was hand numbered because some of them came in the pack damaged. And people sent them back into Upper Deck and they got fresh copies and they had to hand number them. Kind of a cool piece of card history. And this is out of 2000. This is the base version, Mint 9. Another Upper Deck. A couple more Upper Decks. 1 9. And then a 10. This is only 10 I have of the Freddy. I'll have to do a video like this for Moss and Manny, because I've got some cool cards of them. I've been collecting them since '98. Another 8, so I don't think I have a 10 in the SP Authentic yet. And this is a Beckett 9. And lastly, this was slabbed a long time ago. This is an old PSA slab. PSA 9 Ultra, another badass set from that back in the day. That just describes 1998 cards, just badass and nostalgic. So that's it. I don't know this video would run 10 minutes, but I'm sure some people will like looking at the cards, grading, and the sets. So that's it, guys. Later.